Volleyball show is brought to you by Crazy Johns.
Welcome to the second instalment of VVTV here on Channel 31. Lovely to have your company again if you're one of the thousands of viewers that tuned in for the first episode. And if you're new to VVTV, welcome. I'm John O'Cannon and with me is Rue Kwok.
Hey guys, so basically what we do here on VVTV is keep you guys at home up to date with the news, views and reviews of volleyball in Victoria.
That's right. So in the last month, Rue, what have you been up to?
Well, I actually just came back from Adelaide, which for the past week we were playing the National Junior Volleyball Championships, which Victoria came second in. So yeah, that was good fun. Good fun.
Fantastic. And yourself, you went quite well?
Yes, unfortunately we got our third silver medal in a row, but
consistent at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year, last year, finish
we'll
with a bang.
knock them off at the top of the podium then.
Definitely.
Yes. Very good.
So what have you been up to?
I myself have been on holidays. Yeah, good fun. Went to Bali, got bitten by a monkey.
Got bit, you know, everyday sort of thing.
Everyday sort of thing.
How did you get bitten by a monkey?
I was trying to feed a cute little macaque, and the mother thought I got a little close, so latched onto my arm and took the banana in doing so.
And now you're just rabid and, chilling?
Yeah, I'm sleeping about 14 hours a day. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, there you go. So, now we're going to have a look at what's been happening in Victoria with the Crazy Johns State League competition.
That's right. And to start things off, we'll look at the Men's Premier Division in the Victorian Volleyball League. And at the top of the table is Heidelberg with 8 wins, 1 loss. And following them in second place is, with 8 wins, 1 loss as well, Monash University. But they have 2 penalty points carrying over from earlier this season. And we also see that Yarra Rangers, Southern Cross Cobras, filling up the remaining 2 spots in the top 4. But
Eastside
closely
Hawks,
followed.
Eastside Hawks vying for that last 4th spot in the top 4.
That's right.
Let's see how they go.
We're up to round 10, and getting to the pointy end of the season, there's still some competition to be had between those 3 teams.
Definitely, but Monash, that -2 penalty points, still a thorn in their side, Jono?
Yes, but the top 2 spots are definitely sorted for the remainder of the year.
Okay.
Heidelberg and Monash will not be moving, but I'm sure there may be some movement at the top between the 2 teams. But the Premier Women's Division, as we see, there has been a loss to the once undefeated team of Southern Cross Cobras.
Big upset there. Heidelberg knocked off Southern Cross Cobras. Lauren Bertolacci won't be too happy about that.
No, she doesn't take loss very well, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. But you just have to commend Hannah Martin and Jamie Lee Morrow, who played an outstanding game that game. And,
right.
really stepped up and knocked off the top team. So that leaves Southern Cross Cobras still in first position, even after that 1 loss, still got 8 wins up there.
Yep.
And then in second position, we have Heidelberg, and third, Eastside Hawks.
You guys are on the same amount of wins and losses too.
Same amount of wins and losses as Heidelberg, so hopefully going to squeeze our way into that second position.
Very good.
But yeah, we'll see how that goes.
And Melbourne Uni Renegades, they make up the 4, but they're closely followed by the Falcons.
Falcons are very hot in their tail, so we'll see how that follows through.
Yeah, we'll see how that close finish to the season pans out. And as we said, there's only around a month to go. We're up to round 10 at the moment. And after the break, we'll be reviewing some more of the National Junior Championships and the Women's AVL rounds. But some more of the National Junior Championships and the Women's AVL rounds. But straight after the break, we will have our man on the sand, Damien Schumann, with more Any Idiot Can Pepper. Welcome back to VVTV here on Channel 31. We now go to Damien Schumann with another segment of Any Idiot Can Pepper.
Hey guys, my name's Damien Schumann and we're down here at the State Volleyball Centre in Dandenong. Peppering is one of the most easy and useful volleyball drills we have. It includes all the skills, digging, setting and spiking, as demonstrated by these two guys behind me. About a year and a half ago, me, Sarah and my good friend AJ were driving around Manly talking about how much we actually love peppering. And AJ suggested that we should challenge each other by peppering in random locations. That was when Any Idiot Can Pepper on a volleyball court was born. Over a year later, there's over 1,000 members of the group and over 250 videos and photos uploaded from locations around the world, including the Great Wall of China, Brazil, Europe, you name it, pretty much we're almost got everything. Here's some of our favourites.
At number 5, Sharon Alcock with Chopper Pepper. Number 4, Nikki Bishop is peppering with herself. Coming in at number 3, Gig Cannon with Wimbledon Pepper. And at holy number 2 is David Cannon's Vatican City Pepper. And Kung Fu fighting his way into number 1 is Damien Schumann with Bruce Lee Pepper.
So as you can see guys, there's been heaps of photos that have already been uploaded to the Facebook group. The challenge to you out there in Victoria is to jump on Facebook, join Any Idiot Can Pepper on a volleyball court, upload the photos, and in the next episode we'll show a selection of the best photos. My name's Damien Schumann, brought to you by tbs.com.au. Until next time, happy peppering.
Thanks, Damo. You can check us out on our Facebook page at facebook.com/volleyballvictoriatv. But all you idiots out there, make sure you get your videos and your photos onto the Any Idiot Can Pepper Facebook page also. Make sure that you like both of them and we'll keep a running tally on our coming shows. Now, as we touched on earlier, the Women's AVL round has just completed here in Victoria and an undefeated University Blues side sits on top of the ladder. And for those of you that aren't quite familiar with the format or the Women's AVL in general, AVL, both men's and women's, is basically the top level you can play in the country, similar to the AFL or the NBL in football and basketball. So these are the cream of the crop, the best of the best, and our Golden Girls, as I said, sitting on top and nice and pretty, undefeated after round 1. The second round will be held in Adelaide in South Australia, and the third and therefore final round will be held in Perth in WA. Generally there are a team from each state, but this time Queensland and Tasmania are missing out, so we've got a team from Victoria, our University Blues, combined with Melbourne and Monash Universities. Also South Australia, WA, New South Wales, and our friends from Canberra as well. Now, Roo, you just played in the first round here.
That I did.
Tell us a little bit about your experience and what you hope to come from this next season.
Well, it was a really great start to the season, obviously, being undefeated. Our first game against Sydney was a pretty tough match, tougher than I think most of the girls expected. But we pulled through in the end, won in 4 sets. And then the next day we had a less of a challenging game against the ACT team, which is a much younger team. Most of the girls are about 16 or 17, so an up-and-coming team, I guess you could say there. And then finished off that day with a big win, exciting win against the WA Pearls, which was a close 5-setter.
Your traditional rivals, I understand?
Yes, our traditional rivals.
Yes.
Few nerves before the game, but that all sorted itself out and we pulled through.
Fantastic. It was 19-17 in the 5th set, if my memory serves.
Most of the set scores were 20 and 25, so it was a really close game. And then the next day, on Sunday, we finished off by absolutely slaughtering the SA team, which was great. Great way to top it off.
Yeah, well put. We now move into our package on the National Juniors, the Australian Junior Volleyball Championships held in South Australia this year. And we've had some fair success over the years in the President's Cup, but as Roo mentioned earlier, on countback alone, We just got pipped at the post by the Queenslanders. There's definitely something in the water up there. The strength of Victoria's junior representative program was on display, medaling in all 6 divisions.
The under-17 and under-19 boys blue teams both brought home gold, with the under-19 team making it through the tournament undefeated. The under-17 girls and under-21 women finished runners-up in their respective divisions, while the under-19 women's and under-21 men's teams narrowly missed playing for a gold medal and came home with bronze.
Victoria was well represented in the All-Star Sevens for each division. A fantastic year for the Brisbane family continues, with Sam and Luke both representing Australia internationally for the first time, adding gold medals and an All-Star Sevens selections to their already impressive resumes.
The always tight contest for the best performed state was closer than ever. Victoria and Queensland finished tied on 12 points, but Queensland retained the President's Cup for the 6th straight year on a gold medal countback.
Overall, a fantastic effort by athletes, coaches and support staff. 2012's AJVC will be the 25th anniversary of the event, and it will be held here back in Melbourne, where it rightfully should be.
Hopefully the home court advantage will help the Vics win the President's Cup.
Here's hoping. And when we come back from the break, we will have Loris Bertolacci with his latest tips on fitness, strength and conditioning. We'll also have the Club Challenge. Welcome back to VVTV. We now have some breaking news, hot off the press. We now go to our Volleyball Victoria General Manager, Bubs. Also with him is Michael Brookins, the University Blues head coach for the men's, with some breaking news about a trip to New Caledonia.
Thanks, Jono. I'm Bubs from Volleyball Victoria. This is Michael Brookins, head coach of our what we call our All-Star Volleyball Victorian men's team. We've been sent an invitational by the New Caledonia government, who want to get some match practice for their national team for the Pacific Championships. And what you'll see behind us, we've got a few of the boys just turning up at the moment, getting ready for their weekly training in preparation for some pretty tough matches. Michael has come over from the States, a lot of experience from over there. He's become an Australian now and a pure Victorian. And Michael, your thoughts about this upcoming tour?
It's a very good opportunity. It's an opportunity to showcase the talent that we have in Victoria. It's also an opportunity for these guys to get some exposure to the international game, which at a high level. We're playing against other national teams. You're playing against teams that train, sometimes 7 days a week, 6 hours a day. So to be able to be put in that situation, and especially in New Caledonia where volleyball is a major sport there, it's a good opportunity for these guys to play in front of huge crowds and also show what they're capable of doing. All the guys are really excited to go. They've been working extremely hard, putting a team together to work hard together and focus together and come out with a good result isn't always an easy thing to do, but with the wealth of experience that we have here, should be a really successful trip.
Okay. Just so you're all aware, when we received this invitational, we went on a bit of a talent identification tour around our state league, which is played here every Saturday, and we pretty much had a look at all of our centre blockers, our passer hitters, our liberos and so forth, and chose what we believe would be the team that could take on the New Caledonia national team. So hence there's been a quite a thorough work out in identifying who should represent Victoria, and amongst the clubs that had players chosen from, there was the Heidelberg Volleyball Club, Melbourne Uni Renegades, Yarra Volleyball Club. Anyone else I'm missing from those clubs?
That's pretty much it.
And also, which is quite exciting, we also have the ex-Australian, probably capped the most times and was centre blocker, international centre blocker a couple of years in a row, Luke Campbell. So Luke Campbell will be an interesting mix to this. He hasn't played volleyball in maybe a year or so, but what do you think?
He hasn't missed a step. He's good to go.
He'll bring a lot of good leadership to this as well.
Definitely wealth of experience there that we could all draw from, me as a coach and the other players. Also while we're there, we'll be doing some helping. I guess I'll evaluate them and they'll evaluate us to give us, we can share some trade secrets, I guess you can say, and how we can make both of volleyball in our countries a lot better.
And the cat in the bag as well, Cedric Legrand. How do you think he will go over there with?
I think he'll probably be a fan favorite out in New Caledonia. You know, he loves to fly, he loves the spectacular, so he'll probably be a big hit there.
Well, guys, stay tuned. August the 7th, the team flies out, and we're there for a whole week. We'll fly back into Melbourne on August the 14th. We play around about 4 to 5 matches in that week, and we look forward to coming back and saying we had a pretty healthy victory. And in our next episode, following this one, we'll show some highlights of those matches that took place. So back to you, Jono. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Bub. Some massive news down there, and good luck to the boys that are going. We now go down to the Falcons' Nest for the next club challenge.
Thanks for that, Jono. Welcome out here to Melbourne Falcons. We're here for the second instalment of the club challenge. I'm here with Aaron Morrow and Elliot Winfield, two of our honours players here at Falcons, and we're ready to take on the challenge. Quickly, guys, let's just test our buzzers.
Aaron. Elliot.
Excellent, we've got that right. On to the trivia. In the current Tour de France race, Australian Cadel Evans is doing very well. What high school did he go to?
Elliot. Eltham.
Correct. Question 2.
Did not expect that.
Which Pakistani bowler is known as the Rawalpindi Express?
Shahid. Aaron?
Yes.
Shoaib Akhtar.
Shoaib Akhtar, 1-all. Excellent. According to the most injuries per human per year, what is the most...
Elliot. Ryan Dunn.
No. What is the most dangerous animal in Africa?
The rhino. Aaron. Rhino.
No.
Elliot. Hippo.
Yes.
Come on.
Elliot up 2-1.
It's not Ryan Dunn.
No, it's not. Though Ryan Dunn, who sadly is no longer with us, very injured young man. And which X-Men character shoots laser beams from his eyes?
Elliot.
Elliot.
Cyclops.
Not Elliot. Cyclops, yes.
Correcto.
Correct.
Not Wolverine.
Not Wolverine. And finally, when Lady Gaga was in Australia, she said her favourite football team was Collingwood. What is her favourite volleyball team?
Melbourne Falcons.
Aaron.
Melbourne Falcons.
Yes, correct. So going into the serving portion of the challenge, Elliot is up 3-2. Now to the serving. Welcome to the serving portion of the club challenge. We have a few targets for the boys to hit. First up, the cast of Twilight. Elvis. Marilyn Monroe. These are all worth 1 point. Our favourite target, one of my personal favourite musicians, Justin Bieber, is worth 2. But if you hit him on a jump serve, double points, you're going to get 4 for it. So the boys are ready to go. Let's bring on the serving.
Leader?
Yep. And a fault from Elliot.
Yeah! Go Elliot! Go on the
Aaron Morrow, there it is. An error from Elliot. It's not
Yeah,
Attempted Beeves for 2, but another error. 2 more serves each. Elliot's error. This is a class serve for each competitor. This is for the win, boys. Alright. Alright, Aaron Murray, no pressure, but a jump serve which hits Bieber here will win you the game.
That's it. Good. That's man. I hope you win. I don't.
Alright. That brings to an end the Falcons edition of the Club Challenge. Our victor tonight on 5 points, Elliot Winfield. Well done, buddy.
Thanks, mate.
And runner-up, great effort, Aaron, 3 points. So Elliot's score goes onto the leaderboard to represent the club. If you want any more information about the Melbourne Falcons, check out our website, falconsvc.com.au. Otherwise, hopefully we'll see you at State League. But coming up next, we're going to send it off to our fitness guru, Loris Bertolacci, for some more exercises.
Hi guys, today we're at the Advanced Athletes Performance and we're going to show you a few tips on how to improve your jump in the gym with the weights and also doing some plyometrics. So we're going to head over to the Vertec first to do some testing. Very lucky today to have Bubsy, the head of Volleyball Victoria, to demonstrate his power and vertical jumping ability. It's important we get a baseline before Bubsy heads off to the World Veterans Championships, and we're going to get Bubsy to do a vertical jump and a spike jump, and then we'll see where he's at and what he needs to do in the gym and with jumping. So over to you, Bubsy. Let's go. Vertical jump. Right, that's if I look at that carefully, it's 98 vertical jump. Okay, so now we're going to move back. So 98, somebody write that down for me, please. That's a baseline, 2 or 3 stride approach, spike jump. Let's get a bit of power going. Whoa, you still got it. You always had it, you still got it. And I think, first of all, I'll record that. And secondly, Eagle, watch out. Alright, Bubsy, there's 2 exercises that I think is very important we work on in the next 6 weeks with your program. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. We're going to actually hit the squat rack. Can't beat it. We're going to do some good quality squats to just work our power. So we're just going to get under the bar. We've really got to make sure it's really, really good technique. We've got to lock our back in. We've got to load our glutes and really be strong. Get down there and just power it up. Okay, so we've got to work through the lift and power it up. Stage 1 of the program, Bubsy. Let's move into the jumps. Let's go. Igor, don't worry. Bubsy did some squats and he's pulled out, done his back, done his hamstring, so we have to move to the kids. We start them young here anyway, Advanced Athletes Performance. Adam and Jamil are going to show us now how to superset after a jump and do some plyometrics. We're going to do some hurdle jumps. Let's go, Adam. Excellent. Let's go again. All right, let's go. Jamil. Fantastic. Get those knees up. There's a bit of plyometric ability there. So, do your squats, do some jumps, combine the 2, and I'm sure you'll get a result in your vertical jump. Thanks.
Thanks, Loris, for helping Bubsy out. Glad that he's behind the desk most of the time and not on the court, but great seeing him involved.
And you can see us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/volleyballvictoriatv. Make sure that you upload all your videos and photos either onto our VVTV Facebook page or onto the Any Idiot Can Pepper one also. Now, to leave you today, we are going to have our favourite video of the month, and this time it is featuring a man that we've seen down on the sand at St Kilda a number of times over the past few years in our Victorian Open, and that's Bo Soderberg, the Great Dane. He will feature in this video of him losing his hat, let's just say, courtesy of some Brazilian beach volleyballers in this year's World Championships. We'll see you again with myself and Roo for round 3 in a month's time.
See you guys.